And this year we've got a sprint, we've got an endurance, we've got a Kart Wars event, and we've got a special Easter Sunday multiplayer event. Welcome to our annual Easter Kart Wars event. There's a sprint, there's an endurance, there's an Easter Sunday event, and there's the special Easter main event, all over the 2-week Easter period. Okay, let's talk karts. So, we have 3 new limited edition karts on the Parallel and 2 brand new karts in PRJ with Burrell art. So first up is the Parallel GLF, which is inspired by the Golf Racing Team colours. In PRJ we have some more interesting features in terms of engines and options. In X30 it will come equipped with Ogden engine. Next up is the Parallel Marina. Again, this will come with a different engine to the GLF. This is a beautiful looking kart. We spent quite a lot of time designing these, so hopefully you like them. They are limited edition and will only be available for a short period. And then there is the MRI, which is a specially designed kart in some famous racing colours by Martini. So we've gone for a bit of classic look on these. Again, they're still all parallel, but really cool designs. They're all limited edition. I don't know if they'll be available again or not, but we want to make these here available for you over Easter. They will be super competitive and really good karts. Let's move on to the Burrell Arts. In the Burrell Arts, we have some options here for you, which is really exciting. Because we've not released the Burrell Arts in PRJ at all. So these are the first 3 Burrell Arts to be available. There's the Blue Tang, very stable handling. I really like this one. I've tested this a little bit too, and it's a good kart to have. You've got the standard basic Burrell Art S12, which you all know in the famous red and white colours. And you also have the Yo-Yo. Each kart has a slightly different setup, so you'll want to get the one which suits you best for the track that you want to go after. There's also limited edition suits, and the limited edition suits have slightly different properties to the usual suits, and it can only be bought when purchasing one of the karts, and that's how you'll unlock the suits. Okay, let's talk about the sprint event. As with last year, this will be 1,000 aces to enter in PRJ, a minimum of 750 aces at the bottom. As with last year, nearly everyone made a return on this and did quite well out of it actually. But the karts you need to enter for this event in PRJ are going to be a Burrell Art kart. We're going to be releasing the first one into this. And it's going to be a Kart Wars event, and it's going to be against the Rosberg. So you're going to have a choice between the Burrell Art or the Rosberg. These karts will be made available soon so you can get yourself set up. In X30, the entry fee will be lower. It will be 500 aces to enter, a minimum 250 as a return, and 1,000 as a top prize. You will have a choice between the Kart Class kart or the Burrell Art. So you'll need one of those 2 karts to enter into this Kart Wars event. TKM. We're going to go classic on this one. So it will be the Monaco GP7 against the Parallel Monza. These are old school karts that have been retired. We're going to bring them back. You guys that want to go for that can do that. So that's the sprint events. They will last a week, and they'll start on the 10th of April. And you guys will be able to compete in them, and it'll go the whole week, and it should be a lot of fun. Most people really enjoyed this last time. So let's talk the endurance event. Again, it's going to be another Kart Wars event. The track this time for the endurance events will be Salisbury, which is what everybody's requested on the voting. So it's going to be Salisbury, and it'll be Salisbury in every tier. It will be an aces event. It will be a case of seeing how long you can get your fuel to last without running out of fuel before you get to the end. We've done this before. We did it at Rio Long last time. Bear in mind in PRJ, some engines require less fuel than others and burn less fuel, as does the radiator combination. So you will want to look at that as how you can reduce your fuel burn in order to get further with a lighter card. So there's some strategy involved as well as some skill here. Okay, let's talk Easter Sunday. There will be an Aces event for Easter Sunday as well. In this event, you can enter with any kart. It's going to be a multiplayer event. Don't forget you can use slipstream in multiplayer to get quicker, so you can race with your friends and set faster times. It's designed specifically like this so you can bring your friends in and go racing. It should all work fine. You can either use the invite system because you're friends on Facebook. It's a really good idea to log in with Facebook because it automatically adds your friends as rivals, or you can just go straight through the multiplayer route as usual. Okay, so let's talk the main event. How this works is very, very simple. It's exactly the same as last year. You choose a kart brand, you race with that brand for the whole week, and the winner, who's in front with that particular brand, gets the prize. So there's 5,000 aces, for example, in PRJ, for the win with, say, a Rosberg kart. You could choose a Burrell Art kart, you could choose a CRG, or you could choose a Parallel Racing kart. They're your 4 choices. So, whoever comes first in the categories for those choices will get the 5,000 aces, down to 10th place, 500 aces. And this leaves loads and loads of options in terms of strategy. You could start off with, say, the Burrell Art, decide you're not doing particularly well in that, or Lawrence or Craig or somebody else is racing in that and you can't beat them. So you'll swap karts to a different brand. But bear in mind, they may also swap karts as well. So, this is how you make your choice. You look at how other people are racing and then you make a decision about which kart you're going to go with and then race with that. You've got a whole week to make these choices and it could change over time. There will also be a prize in PRJ and in X30 and in TCAM for the fastest racer overall, and this will be added to the pot. In X30, it's Rosberg Racing. It is Sera or kart class. You get 2 choices, it's 1 brand. It's Burrell Art or it's the Parallel. So that's your choices in X30. It will work in the same way. The prizes will be 3,000 down to 300 aces, 3,000 for first and down to 300 in 10th. So in TKM, we're going to go with 3 brands. CRG, the Monaco GP7 and the SKQ card. Most people will have one of those karts that they can race with, but again there'll be a prize for the top. So that's your choices at the moment. The main event, which will start on Easter Sunday and continue for the whole week, will be held at Whilton Mill. We've used this in the finals at the end of year. Everybody seems to love it. We haven't raced on it since, so it seems to make a lot of sense to bring it back. It should be a lot of fun, and we're going to use this in every single tier. Okay, so that's the Easter event. It should be a lot of fun. We've done this before last year and everybody loved it. A lot of variety. It's over 2 weeks, so it's a short one this time. But hopefully you guys get to win some aces. We've tried to design this event so that everybody can win something and has a good shot at it. You've only got to finish in the top 10 for your brand. Hopefully that makes it work for you. Hopefully it's a lot of fun. And anyway, we'll see you racing. Thank you.